Welcome, 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 everyone. It's Millissa Jayne, and it's time for Lauderhill TV. We are back again, and we have a very exciting show for you. If you're in the chats right now, just drop a little message so that I know that you're there. I can welcome you in fine style. And also, just let me know, how is the audio sounding? Is it nice and loud, or do I need to switch mics? Let me know, guys, in the chat, how does it sound from your side of the world? All right, guys, welcome, welcome to the show. I hope everybody's doing well. I know I've been away for a couple of weeks, but you'd be so excited to know what's going on in the background. All right, let me know who's there, who's with us today, who's here, who can I welcome? We do have a really exciting show. We have Miss Sharon Alexander with us, nice and loud. Nice and loud, clear. Yvette, welcome, Yvette. It's been a long time since I've seen you here, so I thank you for joining. Tell a friend, go ahead and share that link that I sent out. Go ahead and share it with your friends, with your colleagues, with anybody who may be interested. All right, we have a lot of things, and if you saw the text I sent out, we have quite a good lineup as well of things to share with you. Good evening, everyone, says Marcia Healthcare. Good to see you. And it was great to see you at the Chamber of Commerce last week. Lovely, Marcia. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome again. Ivet says, I know, right? We got a lot of stuff to do today, but I just want to remind you that we are here every Thursday night, and we are going to be coming from different locations moving forward. We're going to be coming from the Chamber of Commerce on the 20th of November. So get ready for that. We're going to be live streaming from the Chamber of Commerce networking event. And that is going to be from a car dealership. It's going to be exciting, guys. I also want to remind you to make sure you subscribe. If you want to support the channel, subscribe to the channel. Even though you're here, you may not be subscribed, so make sure that you hit the subscribe button, and also join the Lauderhill TV Facebook group. And you can join us on Instagram, and you can support. You can send us an email by support@lauderhilltv.com. And if you're feeling generous, you can always send a cash app, but that is not required at all. All right, so we are almost about to start. I want to just also share with you a couple of things before we bring our guest up, because we have so much to go through today. So let's go with, we went to a business opening early last week. I think it was Saturday. That's right, Saturday. We go to so many of these things. And I would just like to let you see a new salon suite that has just opened up in the beautiful city of Lauderhill. So check this out. Hey everyone, it's Millissa Jayne from Lauderhill TV, and welcome to Royalty Beauty Suites. Come on in. So we are attending some of the local business launches, the ribbon cuttings, and that was one. They have a suite of about, 20 or 30 different suites. They still have some availability, so if you do need to get in touch with them, check out my social media. You'll see the post there. It's really quite nice. It's very, very nicely located on the corner of Inverary and University Drive. And like I said, all of the suites the whole complex is completely renovated. All the rooms, all the suites are, some of them have hair washing facilities, and some of them are completely bare, so you can do whatever you want in them. So it doesn't have to be, hair and makeup and all of those things, but some of them are just open, and you can do whatever you want. It's called Royalty Beauty Suites. All right, Royalty Beauty Suites. All right. So let's welcome Kirk Trinidad to the room. Welcome, Kirk. Good to see you, brah. Good to see you. And I think we are just about ready to have our guest come up. All right. So without further ado, let me bring up my guest today, Miss Sharon Alexander. How are you doing, dear? Oops, I put you
Thanks,
on mute
Beth.
while I was doing that advert. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. Thank you, Melissa, for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Of course, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for agreeing to come and talk about this topic. Which, if you're a small business owner like many of us here, it's something that may be concerning. So I'm going to let you have the floor to start, and I'll just jump in every now and then if I have questions. Okay?
Okay,
Thank
sounds
you so much.
good. Hello, everyone. As Millissa Jayne said, my name is Ms. Sharon Alexander. I am the CEO of SA Financials. We are an accounting and tax firm here in South Florida, but we do serve the entire U.S. and its territories. Okay, and I'm on here tonight to speak to business owners, not just small business owners. That's one of the myths, that this report does not apply to our small business community. Okay, and I'm talking about the Beneficial Ownership Information Report. This is a document that provides details about the individuals who ultimately control a business entity. Its purpose is to enhance transparency in corporate ownership and combat issues like money laundering, tax evasion, and corporate fraud, and terrorist acts as well. Okay.
Okay.
The beneficial owners are usually those that have the majority stake in the company. So if you're going to file and you have a partnership, you have to report everyone that owns any shares or any controlling interest in the company, and you have to put what that percentage is.
All right. So I know that there are some sort of time frames in which to get prepared for this. Can you just talk about the time frame that we need to pay attention to?
Yes. So if you had a business that was structured prior to 2024, you have until January the 1st, 2025 to file this report. If you structured your company during this year, then within 30 days of registering your corporation, you were supposed to file this report then. So you don't
Mm,
have the extension until the 1st of January 25, like those of us who've been in business for a little bit longer. Okay.
mhm.
So in case you have not done that, do your research and make sure that you're one of those businesses that need to register.
Mm. All right. So I know that you have some key points you want to tackle. I'm going to let you go ahead and tackle those points one by one.
Okay. So a lot of people have been hearing about this beneficial ownership information report, or BOI report, and I've been getting a lot of calls. What is this? Does this affect me? Do I need to file? And the details and what's not. So I'm glad I'm here with an opportunity to share that there are a few things, and we're just going to point out like 5 of those things. Okay. One main reason for this report is transparency and ownership. The government wants to they want to know, right? And I had someone ask me, well, when we registered the business, we did put who the CEO was, who the treasurer, the secretary, depending on the structure of your corporation. And so why do we need to do this again? Well,
Mm.
with this report, be prepared to upload ID, like a passport or driver
Oh,
license. They want a little more detail. They want to see who is who. Okay, they want to
okay.
be able to identify you. So not just a name and an address, because addresses change and
Mhm.
people can put, whatever name when they register a corporation. But when it comes down to this report, they want to be very specific. So there's going to be information like your passport number. They're going to have that photo that you need to upload, driver license, picture, current address, and they're going to want to see that number as well. So they're going to have a little more information. Okay, this report actually helps them to identify individuals who control a legal entity, enhancing transparency and reducing the risk of fraud and money laundering, like I said before. Okay. If there's any type of illicit activity that's going on within a corporation, they know that the person or people that have majority shares are usually the ones that make the money moves. so that
Mm.
they know exactly who to contact and who to go after in case, there's any type of funny business going on.
Which,
Okay.
which actually brings me to a question. You said
Yes.
any funny business going on. What is it? What is it that sort of brought this on? Why is it that all of a sudden now they want a lot more detail than before?
They have, according to what they say, because I know a lot of people have their own theories, but according to the government, what they want to do is they want to have assistance from business owners to fight terrorist crimes. There are, yes, that's basically what it is. I think that's what stemmed this whole investigation, that there were people or business owners or large corporations and small who were
Hmm.
laundering money through their corporations to assist terrorists. They have
Oh,
found that that was happening. So now, if you're a U.S. corporation, now you have to report who owns what, how much they own, and who's in charge.
right.
So it
So I
helps
guess
them
there was,
to kind of crack down on. Yeah.
yeah, there was some funny business going on. Wasn't it something to do with over
Yes.
COVID, or was that any particular time over COVID, that time when people were starting to just open up tons and tons of different businesses and so forth?
Yes. Yes. That, I think, during COVID is what made them say, okay, we enough is enough. We really need to get a handle on this. But it started off with them trying to figure out how can we crack down on terrorist activity and money laundering. And so when COVID hit and there was an influx of businesses that, people were registering to maybe get assistance, they realized that
Yes.
a lot of people did some fraudulent things through
Right.
their corporations, or they structured corporations just to get money, or just to, they would get funding and then they would use that money. And I've heard this a lot. Let me see if I can flip this, if I can
Uh-huh.
double, triple this money. So they weren't really using it for equipment, for payroll, to help with cash flow for the business. They were using it for other reasons.
Okay, so let's go to one of the other points that you have.
Okay, so regulatory compliance. Many jurisdictions require companies to submit beneficial ownership information as part of their compliance with anti-money laundering regulations, helping authorities track illicit financial activities. Okay, some businesses, if you look at nonprofits, a lot of nonprofits are not required to file, and that's because, especially if you filled out the long form as opposed to the short form, it's a lot of scrutiny in that application. So the
Okay.
government is getting a lot of information already from nonprofit organizations just because of the way that they're structured, because of the information that they needed to submit in order to get that tax exempt status.
Hmm.
They already have basically what they need. So some,
Oh,
if not most, nonprofits don't need to file.
okay, okay.
And that's, yeah. So if you have any oversight agencies, whether it's the federal government, it could be the state that you're in, it could be any funding organization maybe granting you, they may require this information. So you need to find out based on your industry and what it is that you do, what service you provide or product you sell, if it's required. 9 times out of 10, it is.
Just to be on the safe side, just best
Be
give
on the
more
safe, yes,
information than less, right?
exactly. Okay.
Okay.
Another key point is identification of risks.
Hmm.
By detailing who has the significant influence over an entity, the report helps stakeholders identify potential risks associated with the ownership structure, facilitating informed decision making for investors and business partners. So, this is not just a report that's necessary for the federal government. This also helps any investor that wants to maybe invest in your company. It gives them, let me see, it's transparent. So it lets them know who does what, who owns what, who's in charge of what. So it makes it easier for them to say, okay, I'm interested in investing because I know this person who has majority interest is either qualified to run this company and I can see my money growing in here. And also for shareholders, anybody who wants to buy shares or stock in your company, you need to be transparent, correct? So
True.
they're going to want to see financials. They're going to want to know who owns what and how these people who are in charge
Uh-huh.
are, running this company, how qualified they are, so they
Right.
can determine whether or not to put their money there.
Okay. Cool. It makes sense. It's making more sense the more I hear about it, because I was actually on a workshop and I'm like, I don't know if I need to do anything myself. And it was, I said, I gotta call a professional in here. But I thought,
Yes,
Alexander, of course, she's always talking about financials on her pages, and I've known you for a number of years, so I definitely had to get a
yes,
professional who is doing the thing. So thank you again.
yes.
All right. Do we
No
have any other
problem,
point?
no problem.
Do we have any other point?
Yes. Also, access to information. Again, these reports are often made accessible to law enforcement agencies, regulatory bodies, like I said, oversight agencies like the government or this, the federal or local governments, sometimes even the public, like I mentioned. Okay. Fostering a culture of accountability and making it harder for individuals to hide behind anonymous shell companies. And that's what we talked about earlier on. And this is what triggered this, that there were
Yes.
so many shell companies. It was not transparent. The government had to really do their due diligence to figure out, well, who is behind this shell company? It was a lot of work. So
Uh,
now it's going to be harder to have shell
yeah.
companies. Yeah, it's going to be harder. It's going to make the government's job much easier to crack down on these illicit activities going through businesses.
Right. Okay. Okay. All right. Do we have any other things we need to know?
Well, I found out yesterday that because of the disaster that took place with the 5 different hurricanes, if your business was affected by any of these hurricanes, you are getting a 6-month extension to file this
Oh,
report. When I saw that
wow.
yesterday, I was like, wait a minute, let me read up on this because this is interesting. So, if there's anybody who's been affected by whether it's Milton, Helene, whatever the hurricanes are, make
Uh-huh.
sure that where your business is registered or where your office is falls into one of those areas because they're going to do the research before they grant you the extension. And if
Okay.
you have been affected, if you were in those areas, you have 6 extra months to file.
Well, that's really good news, and that's on time news. Literally, you heard about this yesterday, and you're able to provide that
Right.
to us today. So, guys, in the chat, just drop a number one if you're a business, whether it's small or large, and you find this information useful, because I'm only bringing you, positive and useful information right here on Lauderhill TV. Now, Sharon, is there a website that we need to go to find this information and where we need to file and all of that?
Yes. You can go to, it's FIN
I'm going to type it in.
C, yes, FINCEN
FINCEN.gov.
.gov. Yes. So it's basically
Dot,
the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, I believe it is,
okay.
.gov. And that's where
Uh-huh.
you can do the filing.
Perfect. All right. I'm going to just drop this in the chat right now. Guys, let me know if you're finding this useful and if you need to share this with somebody after today. Have I spelled that right? I don't know if you can see the chat. FINCEN.gov. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, Sharon, I think that we have what we need for now. And if you're willing to come back another time and we talk about something else that we need to know about our business, our finances, and so forth, would you be willing to come back again?
Absolutely. Absolutely. There are a lot of myths about this report as well that I would love to touch on a little later
Oh,
on. So I will
okay.
definitely be interested in coming back.
All
And
right.
again, you can go to fincen.gov for anybody who's interested in information before filing. That's actually where you file. And if you have an accountant or a tax preparer, they can do this filing for you. Some people get a little nervous when they have to deal with this type of stuff. So
Of
reach
course.
out to your accountant, your CPA, and they should be able to do this filing for you, or at least walk you through it.
Right. And if they don't, they can always call you, right? We have your information. So
Absolutely.
this segment, guys, is sponsored by our accounting and tax services, SA Financials, and her contact information is right there on the screen. Just talk through the slide for me, Sharon.
Okay, so again, accounting and tax services, like I said, we do tax resolution services, not just tax preparation or tax filing. We provide accounting, bookkeeping services. We also provide a slew of financial services. We assist with lending. We also help structure corporations. And you can just reach us, go to our website, www.safinancial.net, not .gov, .net, that's an easy mistake. Or you can email me directly at salexander@safinancial.net. And our phone number, the office is 954-391-6684. Or you can reach me on my cell, text even, 786-763-2501. And we're located in Hollywood, Florida, right off of Davie Road Extension at 7777 Davie Road Extension, Suite 3028-5 in Hollywood, Florida.
Well, thank you, Sharon. You do a lot of different services. Maybe we'll do another slide that actually just sort of lays out your services in more detail. Because sometimes when people see it, it just triggers them.
I would love that.
Again, thank you so much, Sharon, and we will talk very soon.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Take care. All right. So that was awesome. Awesome. Getting that information, it made a lot more sense this time around. And it's something that we need for our businesses. And, you might think that you've already done it because you've registered your business maybe 2-3 years ago, whatever. But this is something that's fairly new. So we got to pay attention. So everybody in the chat says number one. Trinidad says number one. Roxanne says number one. You guys find it valuable. That's awesome. And then David Reese just joined the building. David Reese is here. I am sorry I'm late, he says. That's all right. You can always re-watch the segment. All right. So we're going to move on to something else. We have a lot to show you tonight, and we're going to get through it pretty quickly. All right. So as you guys know, the elections were just 2 days ago, right? A lot of things going on with that, but I'm particularly interested in what happened right here in the city of Lauderhill. Of course, right? It's Lauderhill TV. So I want to just give you just a little bit of information regarding what took place and what are the differences going to be going forward for the city, our commission. So let me go ahead and show you what's going to go on, or as far as our new commission board, our new commission. I'm going to pull this up for you. And let's see. Come on. I had to restart my machine right before we got started. So that's going to take for a second. All right. So yes, Marcia says number one as well. And David Reese says number one. Okie dokie then. So let me go ahead and share the screen so you can see what I'm seeing. How are you guys doing today? You having a good day? Are you having a good day? All right, here we go. So you probably already heard about this by now, but we have a change in our Lauderhill. And you can find out this information. It was from electionsfl.org. All right. So the mayor, Miss Denise D. Grant, she actually won the seat by 62% compared to Mr. Jabo, who was 37%. The commission seat one was won by John T. Hodgson. Some of you may know him from the radio, John T. He won by 33%. And seat two was Commissioner Millissa P. Dunn, who already had the seat, and she just got reappointed with the same seat. So she won by 67% compared to Margaret Paul, who had 32%. Then we had seat number three, who was Ray Martin won that seat, and he just actually held onto that seat. He won by 45%, and against Big Man Kelly and Latoya London. And then seat four was won by Mr. Richard Campbell, and he won by 52% compared to, I guess, second place was May Smith and Eula Murray and Miguel Pierre, who came in after that. So it was quite an interesting and, tumultuous, I would say, campaign by all of the candidates, but this is our new commission. These are our elected officials moving forward. And I will also show you that they're going to have a, what do you call it? Actually, let me show you this first. Yes, so here is the final, here's the final look now of our commission. Let's show you this one. So we have, and we want to say congratulations, of course. We want to say congratulations. Oh, did I mention? I did mention Grant. Yeah, congratulations to Mayor-elect Denise D. Grant for winning the position of our mayor for the city of Lauderhill, and also for Commissioner-elect Richard Campbell, Commissioner-elect John T. Hodgson, and then returning commissioners Millissa P. Dunn and returning Commissioner S. Ray Martin. So let's give them all a congratulations in the chats. Please drop a congratulations in the chat. All right. This is our new commission, and they are going to serve us in a great, great way. We do expect that from all of our commissions. So finally, about this, they're going to be having the elected officials swearing in ceremony happening on November 19th. Right, yes, indeed. So elected officials swearing in ceremony November 19th at 12 p.m. at City Hall, 5581 West Oakland Park Boulevard, Lauderhill. All right, so this is the information I have regarding the elected officials and our new commission seat. And I also do want to say, thank you, producer, that we want to congratulate all of the people who participated, who ran for the offices. It was, it's not an easy thing to do. You got to be a special kind of person to do that kind of work. So we do want to congratulate each and every one who ran for those positions. All right. Do you guys agree? Do you guys agree that we want to congratulate them? All right. So, let's see. Yes, says Marcia. Congratulations to all, and love hearts, and congratulations, candidates. All right, guys, thank you so much for that nice congratulations. All right, moving on. So our mayor, who is still our mayor right now until they get sworn in and everything, and it becomes even more official. Our mayor, Ken Thurston, was they did a lovely concert for him. You know, they put on a lovely concert for him, and Lauderhill TV was there to live stream the event. So we got quite a nice little viewership during that live stream, and of course after as well. And we want to show you just a little clipping of that concert, as well as my final interview with the mayor as the mayor. All right, Ken Thurston as the mayor. All right, we'll just take a little look at that. Just want to make sure that everything is out here. All right, if you guys hear any echoing, just let me know straight away and we will switch it over.
I gave you all the love I got. I gave you more than I could give. I gave you love.
Hey everyone, it's Millissa Jayne for Lauderhill TV, and I'm so happy to witness the final maybe event for your tenure as the mayor of Lauderhill. You're the only mayor that I've ever known, because I came to the city in 2006. Well, just tell people, how are you feeling right now about this event tonight, and what do you plan to do for the future?
Well, I'm honored with tonight's event, with the number of people who came out to salute me and to honor the fact that I served the city of Lauderhill for 14 years. And I'd like to think that I did some good in those 14 years, but it was an absolute honor and pleasure. It was has been the highlight of my life. There are programs that started under my administration, I think, that will lead the city on to greatness. And I'm honored tonight to have the people who came out to salute me and to pay homage And I feel, and I'll use the term that is commonly used, I feel blessed. Just absolutely blessed and honored.
He picks me up, he makes me feel nice, he makes me think twice about paradise, like sugar and spice and everything nice. He's sugar to me. Sweet sounds of joy.
What do you plan to do for the future?
Yeah, the truth of the matter, Melissa, is that I'm going to sit in my rocking chair. And if I have problems operating it, I'll buy a book called Rocking Chair for Dummies. So I'll be in the rocking chair.
So why on earth should I roam when I get you alone? You make me feel okay. When I'm home, everything seems to be right. When I'm gone.
All right. Again, thank you for all you've done for the city of Lauderhill. And I just want to remind you that you were actually one of the first people that sort of took interest in Lauderhill TV. So I'm just so excited about that.
Well, thank you. It's been a pleasure. You have done great things for the city of Lauderhill. You've helped to define us and to push us forward. So thank you.
All right. Have a good night. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And let's hear it again. A round of applause for Lisa Richards, Lenora Jayne, Lauren Carter, and the Soul All-Stars. Thank you all so much for coming out. This has been a blessed occasion. Mayor Ken Thurston, it has been my honor and privilege to share these past almost seven years with you as your aide. I appreciate you, and the city of Lauderhill appreciates you and everything that you've done. A last final standing ovation and round of applause for Mayor Ken Thurston and Dr. Victoria Thurston. You all have a good night, be safe, and on behalf of the city of Lauderhill, thank you all for coming out. Have a great evening. Let's go. Whoa, whoa.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you so much.
And I won't be foolish, no. I wanna make sure I'm right, girl, before I let go. Can y'all help us sing it? Come on. You know I think the sun rises and shines on you. You know there's nothing.
So that was lovely. That was lovely. And, you know, Lauderhill TV were there and we broadcasted live. We broadcasted live from that concert. So listen, we have been working in the background, guys. You can see that we are not just sitting around idle. We have been working. We have been doing these projects, and we are going to be doing much, much more out and about, not just in the studio, but we're going to be doing more things out. So, you know, just bear us in mind. All right. Bear us in mind when you're thinking about your event. If you need someone to live stream it, if you need somebody to video record it, if you need a photographer, if you need anything like that, get in touch with Lauderhill TV. All right. Okay, so let's move on. We have a lot of stuff to show you tonight, so it's going to be a longer show than typically. We've been trying to keep it to 30 minutes, but because we've been missing shows, we got to catch up. So it's going to be an hour tonight. All right. But again, I want to welcome you all again to the show. Welcome everybody who's here. Welcome to Yvette and Marcia and Kirk Trinidad, Roxanne. How you doing, Roxanne? And David Reese, of course. Welcome to, let's see, agreed. And congrats again. 14 years. Yeah, 14 years. He was with the city. I think he was the commissioner first and then became the mayor. And so congratulations, Lauderhill TV. Thank you so much. And we have a question from David Reese. Will you have the commissioners on the show? Absolutely. Of course I will. You know, when we started Lauderhill TV last year, we had we had all of the commissioners and the mayor on the show, except for one. One couldn't make it at the time. So we've had all of them on. So we're going to do it all again. Absolutely, absolutely. All right. Thank you for that question, David Reese. Good to have that question answered. All right. So here we're going to go on to what else is happening in the city of Lauderhill. And this is coming from the city website. And guys, you can check out the city website anytime you like. And this is just a few of the events that are on the slider right now. Okay. Yes, indeed. Those are events that are listed on the Lauderhill website, and you can see that anytime. Just go to the Lauderhill website and check that out. I wonder if I have a link to the Lauderhill website. I do. It's lauderhill-fl.gov. Lauderhill-fl.gov. Let me just go ahead and copy that into the chat for you, because you can see that anytime you want. At your leisure. Click on each of these. The slider will give you more information about the event. All right, moving on. We have quite a few things. Not only does the city have their events, but I go around the world or go around Lauderhill and I try to discover all the different events that are happening, not just from the city, but from different organizations, from the CRA, from the Chamber of Commerce, from such and such and such, different places. And this is what I'm going to show you right now. And bear in mind, guys, we are building something that will allow you to find all of this information in just one place. So stay tuned for that. We're about halfway through that project, and we're coming with some stuff for you guys. So you're going to be the first. You guys that are in here who are the regulars, people like Roxanne and David and Marcia, you guys are going to be the first to see this and benefit. And I might even have you test it out as well. Would you be willing to do that? Would you be willing to test out a new system that we're working on? I think you would. All right, so let's go into the some more events that's going on in the city. A lot of stuff going on. So the library. Now, I might show you some stuff that is already passed, but the purpose is to let you know that this is from the Lauderhill Central Park Library. They're always having things that are, for the most part, they're free. So I would definitely encourage you to check out things from the libraries. We have 2 libraries in Lauderhill. This is from the Lauderhill Central Park Library, which is right next to the Performing Arts Center. So that's the address. But here are a couple of things. Coming up in November 16th is the English Cafe. Now, if you know people who maybe just need some help with their English, they have English Cafe. It's completely free, a place where speakers of other languages can practice intermediate level reading and conversational English. So the next one is November 16th, 4:30 to 5:30 at the Central Park Library. All right. Let's see what else we have. This is also from the library. This is computer basics. Now, if you're an older adult and you just want to get some, some little tips and brush up on your computer skills, just check out the computer classes at the library. Now, this was just yesterday, not yesterday, the day before. Yeah, yesterday, November 6th. So it's every Wednesday. They'll be doing it in December as well. All right. So they only have these dates here, but it's pretty much a couple of times a month. All right. It could be even many times per month. All right. So there you have computer basics at the library. All right. All right. Liquid Paradise is a restaurant and bar, and it's a daiquiri place. You can go there and have parties. On a Thursday night, it's music. They're having music by DJ Dynamite. They have something almost every night of the week. This is 3910 Northwest 19th Street in Lauderhill, and it's a fun place. They do karaoke over there. They do a lot of different things. So check that place out. That's Liquid Paradise. Just over the road, next to Lauderhill, is Lauderdale Lakes, and the Garden. They have several things going on during the week. They have karaoke Wednesdays, they have Uptown Thursdays, they have something on Fridays, Saturdays, whatever. This is the Garden, guys. 4340 North State Road 7, Lauderdale Lakes, right next to Lauderhill. Free cover if you want to go out there tonight and have some fun, have a drink, meet with some friends, blah, 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 blah. 8 till midnight. All right, that's Uptown Thursdays. What else do we have? All of these events are listed on the Lauderhill TV YouTube channel, so I encourage you to go check that out. I'm not going to go through each of these ones in detail, but I will definitely the Lauderhill ones I will. All right, tomorrow, if you want to meet with somebody to get some information about grants in Broward and government contracts, this is the place to be tomorrow. Dine in Lauderhill. This is an initiative that's put on by Commissioner Millissa Jayne. And let's meet up for lunch. Come network, learn, and support a Lauderhill restaurant. So the restaurant is going to be Curry Cafe, 4526 North University Drive. That's a good spot to be. But the guest speaker is Mr. Sandy McDonald. He's the director of the Broward County Office of Economic and Small Business Development. This is a place you need to be tomorrow at lunch. Just take your lunch there. Just have your lunch there. I will be there for that. It's always great to meet with Mr. Sandy McDonough because he's just a wealth of information. And on Saturday now, this is going to be a pitch competition, the Minority Business Expo and pitch competition. And I know somebody who actually entered this pitch competition. And, you can always learn something from pitch competitions. All right. So this is at the Urban League of Broward County, 560 Northwest 27th Avenue in Fort Lauderdale, 10 a.m. till 2:30 p.m. Even if you're not going to be pitching, it's still worth attending the competition because you can actually learn some great tips from how people pitch and discover some things. So that's put on by the Urban League. Really excited about that as well. That's on Saturday. All right. What do we have? This is another one from the library. This is the Reading is You Festival. And it's Saturday, November 9th, 1 till 4. So after the pitch competition, what time does the pitch competition finish? What did I say? Did I say 2? All right. After the pitch competition finishes, then jump over to the library and support them with their little reading, with their reading festival. So that's fun. All right. Queen Mode also happening Saturday. There's a lot of things happening Saturday. Some of our very own Lauderhill queens will be honored during this event. Madeline is one of them. And if you remember, Janitra Ellison, who was on the show, she's also going to be honored during this event. But this is going to be a star-studded an event, and you kind of don't want to miss this one. It's going to be huge. It starts at 6 p.m. so I'll have time to get dressed for this and go out and be with all the queens. Yeah, on this one, actually, I'm going to stop for a second. I want to show you the commercial that I prepared for this event. So let me just go ahead and do that right now. Let's show you that right now. All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Check this out. In the heart of our community, Aiding AIDS is making an incredible impact. Every week, this faith-driven nonprofit feeds the homeless, providing nourishment and a sense of hope to those who need it most. But their reach goes far beyond that. Aiding AIDS runs a local, vibrant children's program, offers support for seniors, and even extends its care internationally with programs for kids in Jamaica. For years, they've been a beacon of compassion, transforming lives through their dedicated work. Now, they're inviting you to join them at the Queen Mode fundraising banquet on November 9th. Proceeds will help sustain and expand their essential programs, both here and abroad. Your support through ticket sales and sponsorships will make a real difference, ensuring Aiding AIDS can continue providing these life-changing services. Join us for a night of elegance, community, and giving back. Call the numbers listed here for more information and get your tickets today. Yes, indeed. Get your ticket. It's not too late if you want to attend the Queen Mode. I think it's the 2nd annual. It's a big event. I was there last year. Excuse me. And it was quite fabulous. And we have some people coming in from out of town. Julie Mango is going to be co-hosting or presenting or something. It's going to be quite big. All right. So let me just continue with a few more events before we wrap this up. On Sunday, again, one of our own Lauderhill Shines members is Dr. Megan Carol Greaves. She is going to be having an event with some other amazing ladies on Sunday. This one is on Sunday at Salon Express Spa. All right, 4504 North University Drive. Presents the culture of diversity, fashion, fine art, and global connectivity. All right, Sunday, November the 10th at 4 p.m. All right, what else do we have? We have quite a few different things. There's a turkey giveaway happening at the Lauderhill Mall. There's a career fair, November 14th. So this is for you. This is for you. I thought this was for youth. I guess the first hour is veterans only. Okay, there's a lot of different things going on. And again, all of these events are in the Lauderhill TV Facebook group. Coffee with a Cup is happening on Thursday for November 14th, happening at Dunkin' Donuts. And so we have some ribbon cutting. So big shout out to the CRA, the Lauderhill CRA, because they are just doing so many ribbon cuttings. So businesses are just popping up all over the place. So you're invited to a business relaunch. So 3 businesses through ribbon cutting times 3. Friday, November 15th. This is going to be Top Tier Barbershop, 4483 North University Drive. So I guess they're all in the same plaza. Then you have Blossom Street Florist, 4485 North University Drive. And all of these places are giving away prizes. So at the Top Tier Barbershop, 2 lucky guests will win haircuts. At the Blossom Street Florist, 1 attendee will win a 100 gift certificate and 1 guest will win a flower arrangement. Everyone who attends will receive a 15% off coupon for their first order. All right, and then the third one is Life Gardening Tools. Oh, we were there when we did the drumming from there. Oh, interesting. So this is 4487 North University Drive. 1 lucky guest will win a wellness box. All attendees will receive a coupon for 15% off their first order. So that's Life Gardening Tools. We were there when we did the drumming episode. Isn't that cool? All right, so there's a lot of stuff going on. You got to stay connected to find out what is happening. This is happening in Margate, so you can check that one out. And there's going to be some comedy coming to Lalo's. This is November 16th, Caribbean Comedy. Saturday, November 16th at Lalo's. After Carnival, it's time to laugh. That's happening at Lalo's, 1400 North State Road 7. So that looks like a bag of fun. All right. So there's nutrition classes for adults as well happening at the library. This is another library one. November, December, January, lots of different dates. Go there, get your nutritional information, all for free. And what is this? It's high time to spill the tea. This is happening in Lauderdale Lakes. You know, just a lot of good stuff. And holiday giveaway. This is at the library. So this is for the kids, 6 till 7:30, Wednesday, December. This is December. So I'm going to put that in my December folder. And another ribbon cutting, Tuesday, November 19th, 4987 North University Drive. University Drive is popping, man. And Siren Song Skincare. So that's going to be there. So I'm going to try to attend all of these ribbon cuttings. All right, so we'll get into, oh, this one's big. This one's big. All right, stop the presses, everybody. Stop. Stop the presses, everyone. This one is big. All right, this one is big because I'm actually going to be presenting. Lauderhill TV is going to be presenting at this, and I'm going to ask all of you guys to come out and support this one. All right, I'm going to need your support on this one. So the Lauderhill Chamber of Commerce is going to be having a social media marketing for business workshop and networking event. All right, so it's November the 20th. Put that in your schedule from now. 6 till 8, put it on your schedules from now. Refreshments will be served. The cost for members is $10, non-members is $15. But if you are connected with me, I want you to get in touch with me because I'm going to try to work something out. So get in touch with me if you want to attend. And if you're already a Lauderhill TV supporter and you already have a T-shirt, we got to show out. All right. So let me know, guys. Let me know if you can make it to this. I'm going to need you to come out. So Lauderhill TV, myself, will be on the panel to do a little talk about what Lauderhill TV is all about. And then from the Inside Out School of Etiquette, that's Jackie Vernon Thompson. You all know her, the etiquette queen. She'll be presenting, as well as Starfish Digital Marketing, Candice Talserium, something like that. So this is going to be actually happening at a car dealership, M&J United Auto Sales. M&J, not MJ. All right, M&J. All right, so that's going to be 3511 Northwest 19th Street in Fort Lauderdale. It's off of 19th Street. All right, so that is going to be very, very important. And guys, Marcia, I know you got a shirt, and Roxanne, we got to get you a shirt maybe, and you know, there's several, Madeline and Debbie Banner and Emma, and all of you guys who have the shirts. I'm going to want you guys to come out. All right, drop me a number 5 if you believe that you can come out for this. It's a Thursday night. No, it's a Wednesday night, November 20th, 2 weeks from now. All right, so there's a conference. The Broward School conference is happening. What's the date of this? November 21st, so that's the day after. I will be attending that as well. A lot of these good networking opportunities. All right, so I'm going to leave it there for now as far as all of these different events. You can see all of these flyers in the Lauderhill. I'll just speak about this last one. This is free girls and boys basketball clinic. All right, from 5 to 14 on Sundays, from 10 a.m. till 12 at St. George's Park. All right, it's free for all attendees. It's happening in Lauderhill. So I know there's a lot of girls who weren't able to attend the previous basketball clinics. I believe it was just for the boys, but this one is for the girls. It's free for boys and girls. All right, so make sure you take your girls along if they're interested. All right, so we've done quite a few there. And like I said, we're working on something that is going to make it easier to find all of these resources right from your phone. All right, you'll be able to search them You'll be able to search, whether it's sports events you're looking for, whether it's entertainment, whether it's business. You'll be able to find all of these things from the comfort of your phone, right? Not the comfort of your home, but the comfort of your phone. And you can be at home too. All right. So who's still here? Who's still with me? I don't have a shirt, says David. Oh, okay. If you're planning on coming out, let me know and we can figure something out. All right. So thank you for that, David. I work with Sandy, says David. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Hope Inspires is here. How you doing, Hope Inspires? How's your channel going? Hi, Miss Jane. Good to be here. Thank you so much for stopping by. All right, guys, you've been very, very quiet today. I don't know what is up with you guys, but we're about to wrap this up. I'm going to just check that I've done everything that I said I was going to do. We have one last thing to do, and that is the events and activities from the Lauderhill Seventh-day Adventist Church. Let's go. All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in this evening. Thank you for tuning into Lauderhill TV. As you can see, even though you may not see us every single week live here, there are a lot of things going on. So if you just check the Lauderhill TV YouTube channel, you'll see that things are being posted there quite regularly, right? So even though we're not live, we may not be live every single week, we are still active. So you'll see some live events like the concert or some of the business openings. You'll see them right away. If you're subscribed to the Lauderhill TV channel, you'll get a notification and you'll see them before anybody else does. And then on Thursdays when we do come here, we just show them again, just to as a recap, as far as to present it to everybody together. All right. So if you have any ideas as far as content, if you can contribute content for us as well, that will save us a little time and give you the exposure. Let's say, Marcia, you want to do a 10-minute segment. This segment is sponsored by Marcia Healthcare, and you can just send us the video. We can post it up, and you don't even have to be here in person. So do it at the comfort of your office, Marcia, and send it through to us. So now you do a show on every Thursday at noon, so you can contribute something if you like. And anybody else who has great information, great content, you can send it through to us and we'll share it right here on Lauderhill TV. So if you enjoyed the show, please go ahead and still share it with somebody else. Let them know, this particular part you thought was interesting, and let people know that we are here and we're still doing great things. So some good things coming up. So still keep your eyes peeled, and thank you so much for your support over this past year or so. All right, so we're going to end here, and I will see you next week, Thursday, on Lauderhill TV. Have a wonderful, wonderful night.